the world watched in awe. A predator soared high above, a silent sentinel in the vast blue. This was the future of warfare. The drone, once a novelty, had arrived as a force to be reckoned with, changing the face of modern combat forever. No longer were wars fought solely on land, sea, and air. A new domain had emerged, the drone-filled sky. The early days of drone warfare saw these unmanned aerial vehicles primarily in reconnaissance roles. They were the eyes in the sky, feeding vital information back to commanders on the ground. But it didn't take long for the potential of drones to evolve beyond mere observation. The military realized the game-changing possibilities of arming these unmanned platforms. The age of the drone strike had begun. Drones have revolutionized the way wars are fought. With drones, militaries can project power across vast distances, striking with pinpoint accuracy at any time, day or night. The battlefield has expanded, no longer confined to defined front lines. The enemy can be anywhere, and the drones are watching. Gone are the days of massive troop deployments and costly ground offensives. Drones offer a more surgical approach, minimizing collateral damage and civilian casualties. They can loiter above target areas for hours, gathering intelligence and waiting for the opportune moment to strike. This ability to provide persistent surveillance has proven invaluable in counterinsurgency operations, tracking enemy movements, and disrupting their networks. The impact of drones extends beyond the battlefield. They have become an integral tool in intelligence gathering, border security, and counterterrorism efforts. The impact of drones has been felt across all domains of warfare. In the air, drones act as force multipliers, extending the reach and lethality of traditional fighter jets. They can jam enemy radars, provide real-time reconnaissance, and even engage in air-to-air combat. This has led to a shift in aerial warfare tactics, with a greater emphasis on unmanned systems and remote operations. On land, drones provide crucial support to ground troops. They can scout ahead of advancing units, identify enemy positions, and direct artillery fire with pinpoint accuracy. This real-time intelligence gathering and close air support have proven invaluable in urban warfare environments, where situational awareness is paramount. Drones have become an indispensable asset to ground commanders, providing a tactical edge in the heat of battle. At sea, drones are transforming naval warfare. Unmanned surface vessels and underwater drones are being deployed for a variety of missions, including mine countermeasures, anti-submarine warfare, and maritime surveillance. The MQ-9 Reaper. This hunter-killer drone, armed with Hellfire missiles and laser-guided bombs, has become synonymous with the war on terror. Its ability to loiter over target areas for hours, waiting for the opportune moment to strike, has made it a weapon of choice in counterterrorism operations. The Reaper is just one example of the growing arsenal of armed drones deployed by militaries worldwide. From the small and agile RQ-11 Raven, used for short-range reconnaissance, to the larger and more powerful MQ-1C Gray Eagle, capable of carrying a variety of weapons, drones have become an indispensable tool in modern warfare. They provide a level of precision and lethality that was once unimaginable. But the true revolution lies not just in the drones themselves, but in the way they are used. Drones have enabled a new kind of warfare, one characterized by remote control, persistent surveillance, and surgical strikes. This has led to a significant reduction in civilian casualties and collateral damage, at least compared to traditional methods of warfare. However, the use of drones in warfare has also raised a number of ethical and legal questions. The numbers tell a compelling story. The global drone market is booming, driven by increased military spending and the growing demand for unmanned systems. In 2023 alone, the market was valued at over $20 billion, and it is projected to reach over $50 billion by 2030. This exponential growth reflects the widespread recognition of drones as a game-changer in modern warfare. The United States remains the undisputed leader in drone technology and deployment. With a fleet of over 11,000 military drones, the U.S. dwarfs all other countries in terms of both quantity and capability. China is rapidly catching up, investing heavily in its own drone program and developing a range of sophisticated unmanned systems. Other countries, including Israel, Turkey, and Iran, are also emerging as major players in the drone market. The proliferation of drone technology has raised concerns about an arms race in the sky. As more countries acquire armed drones, the potential for their use in conflicts around the world increases. The rise of drones has ushered in a new era of warfare, one with distinct advantages and disadvantages. On the one hand, drones offer unprecedented precision, reducing collateral damage and minimizing risks to friendly forces. They provide real-time intelligence, enhance situational awareness, and enable swift responses to emerging threats. Their ability to operate autonomously, without the need for pilots, reduces the human cost of war. Drones have proven particularly effective in counterterrorism operations, where they can target insurgents and terrorists with minimal risk to civilians. Their persistent surveillance capabilities allow for the tracking and elimination of high-value targets, disrupting terrorist networks and preventing attacks. In many ways, drones have become an indispensable tool in the fight against global terrorism. However, the use of drones also raises a number of ethical and legal concerns. Critics argue that drone strikes often result in civilian casualties, despite claims of precision targeting. The lack of transparency and accountability surrounding drone operations has raised questions about the legality and morality of targeted killings. The advent of drone warfare has plunged the world into a moral quandary. The ability to wage war from afar with the push of a button raises profound ethical questions about the nature of conflict and the value of human life. The debate over the morality of drone strikes is often polarized, with passionate arguments on both sides. Proponents of drone warfare argue that it saves lives, both of soldiers and civilians. They point to the precision of drone strikes, which they claim minimizes collateral damage and reduces civilian casualties compared to traditional warfare. They argue that drones allow for targeted killings of terrorists and insurgents, preventing future attacks and saving countless lives. On the other hand, opponents of drone warfare counter that the so-called precision of drone strikes is often exaggerated. They cite numerous examples of civilian casualties, including women and children, killed in drone strikes. They argue that the use of drones lowers the threshold for the use of force, making it easier for governments to engage in extrajudicial killings without due process or accountability. The use of drones in warfare has captured the public imagination, sparking a mixture of fear, fascination, and fierce debate. The idea of robot assassins patrolling the skies, capable of striking anywhere at any time, has fueled dystopian anxieties and sci-fi thrillers alike. The reality, as always, is more nuanced than fiction. Public opinion on drone warfare is divided. Polls show that a majority of Americans support the use of drones in combat, citing their effectiveness in killing terrorists and reducing American casualties. However, support wanes when civilian casualties are mentioned, highlighting the ethical concerns that plague drone warfare. Internationally, the perception of drone warfare is often negative, particularly in countries where drone strikes have been carried out. The civilian casualties caused by drone strikes, often underreported or disputed, have fueled anti-American sentiment and undermined the legitimacy of drone warfare in the eyes of many. The world of drone technology is not standing still. Advancements are happening at an electrifying pace, pushing the boundaries of what these unmanned systems can do. From increased autonomy to swarming capabilities, the future of drone warfare is rapidly taking shape. One of the most significant developments is the rise of artificial intelligence, or AI, in drone technology. AI-powered drones are capable of learning from their experiences, adapting to changing environments, and making decisions without human intervention. This enhanced autonomy raises both exciting possibilities and serious ethical concerns about the role of human judgment in warfare. Another area of rapid advancement is in drone swarming. Imagine dozens, even hundreds, of small networked drones operating in unison, like a flock of birds with a deadly purpose. These drone swarms could overwhelm enemy defenses, provide comprehensive surveillance over large areas, or even carry out coordinated attacks. The tactical possibilities are staggering. As we look to the future, one thing is clear: drones are here to stay. Their impact on warfare has been profound, and their role is only set to grow as technology continues to advance at an unprecedented rate. The sky, once a symbol of freedom and limitlessness, is rapidly becoming the new battleground of the 21st century. The future of drone warfare is likely to be characterized by increasing autonomy, miniaturization, and lethality. Drones will become smarter, faster, and more deadly, capable of operating independently and carrying out complex missions without direct human control. The line between human and machine in warfare will continue to blur, raising profound ethical and philosophical questions about the nature of conflict and the role of technology in society. The proliferation of drone technology also raises concerns about an AI arms race, with nations competing to develop the most sophisticated and lethal autonomous weapon systems. The potential for accidental escalation, unintended consequences, and the erosion of human control over warfare cannot be ignored.